first, we are going to go ahead and prime our eye. As you guys know me, I don't use a primer. I am still stuck back in the old days where we just used concealer to prime our eyes, and to be honest, it works the best for me. So I am using the custard color from the NARS concealer, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid and then blend it out with a concealer brush. This is the concealer brush from Sephora. It's the Pro Airbrush Concealer. I'm just gonna blend that out so that it's just even all over my lid and up into that brow bone. Alright, so now that the eye is primed, we are ready to go. I am gonna go ahead and jump into the color Sauced in the Heat palette from Urban Decay, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. And I'm just gonna pop that into where, just above, slightly above my crease. And you're just gonna keep building that up until you've got a pretty good color for your transition. This kind of will gauge you for the rest of your makeup application, because this is kind of your guide for the lightest it's gonna be up here. So like, this is what, for me, especially with hooded eyes, this is what people are going to see the most of. So you just gotta be kind of careful, not careful, but comfortable with what you have. You want it to kind of blend seamlessly and not look too like just popped on there. Blending is cardio, guys. Alright, so I think I've gotten to a shade that I'm comfortable with for my transition. It is blended out. Now let's move on to the next color. So using that same brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into the color Low Blow, and I'm actually going to put that just below where I put the color Sauced. I find it easier to apply shadows for my crease, or just shadows in general, if I am looking downwards. So try to like place your mirror below you, opposed to right in front of you, because I feel like you can just kind of get into your crease better. And for me, with my hooded eye, it doesn't transfer as much onto the hood. And then using my MAC 217 brush, I'm gonna go ahead and pop into this burnt color He Devil, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease, the front of my eyelid and the end. As you can see, that kind of like opened up my eye here now, because it's given me more of the illusion of not so hooded. It's just opened up my eye a bit, which is exactly what my little hoodies need. And then I take that same blending brush I was using earlier. I'm just gonna connect them across now, just in a back and forth sweeping motion. And then using that MAC 217 brush still, I'm gonna now go into the color in Fuego and just pop that just below the crease almost. And then with my Essence brush, I'm gonna go back into the color He Devil, and I'm gonna pop that all over my lid, concentrating mostly on the center and then kind of blending it out into where I put that in Fuego color. And then using that exact same brush, I am going to go into the color Scorched, and I'm gonna just put that in the center of the lid. Now, you could leave the eye here, look here, which I think is absolutely gorgeous as it is anyways, but just to like amplify it a little bit and give it a little bit more va-va-voom, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Stila Magnificent Metals, and this is the color Gold Goddess. And I am gonna just pop just a simple line down the center of the eye, then taking a flat eyeshadow brush, Just gonna blend it outwards. And then with the same color that I used for the He Devil, just gonna blend it on top of where I put that gold goddess, just so that the lines are not so like across my eye. Alrighty, and now I'm going to do a very light layer of mascara so that they blend with my falsies when I pop them on. Alright, and then I'm going to pop off camera quickly to pop on my eyelashes, because you guys know that is a struggle for me because I'm so damn blind. So I gotta get like this freaking close to my mirror down here. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we are back now. We're gonna go ahead and finish the under eye. So picking up my Crown 210 brush, I'm gonna go in with that color Low Blow, and I'm gonna just dust that underneath my eye, smoke it outward and up to those other shadows on top of my lid. And then using my Morphe M416 brush, I'm gonna go in with the color He Devil and pop that close to my lash line. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with that same Crown brush. And then with that same 416 brush, I'm gonna go in with El Fuego mixed with Ashes, which is a darker kind of color. And I'm just gonna pop that just on the outer part of my eye, like as close as possible to your lash line. And then using a NARS black eyeliner, just gonna pop that right into my waterline. And I'm just gonna pick up my trusty handy dandy mascara, Telescopic by L'Oreal. You guys know this is my favorite. Alright, so the eye look is almost complete. To add a little extra ba-ba-boom to the look, I'm going to grab that same Stila color in Gold Goddess and the tiniest little brush I can find. I'm gonna just pop that into my inner corner as my inner corner highlight. Ooh, child. I'm gonna say this highlight look turned out pretty good, if you ask me. And then I am going to, of course, as per usual, pair this look with a nude lip. I'm gonna go in with the KKW color in the color Kimberly, and I'm gonna just apply that on my lips. I haven't actually tried this color. Might be a little too light for me to fix that. I'm going to pick up the liner from the Brown Sugar, and I'm just gonna almost fill most of my lip in with this, like so, and then I'm just gonna blend it downwards with my finger so that it's blending into. Alright guys, so there you have it. This is the final look. I will put all the information of all of the products in the description box below. I want to send a huge thank you to you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. It means a lot. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. So thanks for coming by, guys. Bye!